Good morning, Emma Vwok. I'm Alistair Humphreys, the author of the Boy Bite the World books, and I've just received in the post a fantastic 2-page letter. Thank you so much for writing to me. Now, what I should do as a polite person is write back to you. Of course I should. But your writing is so neat. You've written so many clever things. And also it's so long. I don't think I can compete with any of those things. So I apologise for not writing you a letter, but I'm sending you a video message instead to say thank you so much. Now, I'm going to go through your letter because you asked me a few questions. Year 4, you've got very good handwriting for Year 4. Very good spelling, very good punctuation. You're enjoying our class, exploring other countries. You want to be an explorer. Fantastic. The world needs more explorers, and it definitely needs more girl explorers. You should Google actually some of the women adventurers out there. There's all sorts of women doing crazy, brilliant stuff to inspire you. Travelling in a healthy way. Yeah, I really think that the days of flying off in a big polluting aeroplane to stick your flag up at the North Pole are over, and we need to travel in a healthier and greener way for our body and planet. Resilience, perseverance, these are important things for when you become an explorer. Now, you've been to lots of places in the UK. Skegness, Somerset, and even Wales. You're from Bradford, which I grew up quite near you. I was born in Keighley, in the hospital in Keighley, so not very far away from you. You'd like to visit Hawaii? Very nice. I went to Hawaii for my honeymoon. Pretty cool. Very bad for the environment, but very lovely place. You've been to Poland. I was guessing actually from your surname you might have been to Poland. Cyprus, Italy, Canary Islands. I like that you accidentally left a gap between the IS and the lands in Canary Islands, and then you put a little arrow to bring those together. I like France. France is very nice. I like eating a lot of baguette. We're going to go there. You want to go to Americas, Australia, Finland, meet Messi, score against Ronaldo. He's old now, that should be easy. See the giant buildings in Dubai. Well, I walked, can you just see up here? You can only just see. On YouTube, I've made a film called Into the Empty Quarter. It's on YouTube. And it's me and a friend walking across the desert, and we finished at the very top of the tallest building in the world in Dubai, which is a pretty cool place to end an adventure. A few questions for you. Right, here we go. What made you want to write books? Well, look here. Look at all the... This is my shed, by the way, where I write my books. Look how many books I've got to read. And reading books is what inspired me to have adventures. In particular... Look at this one. I'm very bad at playing the violin. I walked across Spain playing the violin. Someone wanted to give me a dollar bill for busking, so I felt like a proper musician. Anyway, in this book... I've done this book called Great Adventurers, and that's about my actual adventure heroes, people who wrote these sorts of books, which then encouraged me to write my own book. Do you ever want to give up? Yeah, of course. You want to give up a lot on adventures. If you don't want to give up, that doesn't mean you're amazing. It just means that what you're doing is easy. So you should feel like you want to give up most of the time, because that's when you're pushing your limits. It's like when you're exercising. If you just run and you're not tired, you're not getting any fitter. So you've got to push yourself a bit. I wanted to travel the world, yeah, from reading books. How long does it take to write a book? Roughly 1 year per book. So I've done 16 books now. But it takes me roughly 1 year. But I really want to try and speed up a bit. It took me 4 years to cycle around the world. The friendliest and nicest people, I can answer that question, I think was Sudan. The people in Sudan were so lovely. But actually the people in Syria were very nice, and in Siberia were also really nice. First country I visited was France, straight after England. If you write another book, what will you call it? Well, shall I give you a world exclusive? Have I got a printout of it? Yeah. Right, so look, this is my new book. It's currently just a printed bit of paper. But I think it's going to be called Canoe Adventure. So, Boy Bite the World is Tom, cycling around the world. He's got a sister, Lucy. Lucy rows across the Atlantic Ocean. The girl who rode the ocean. It's a very adventurous family. Anyway, the next book, don't tell anyone because you're the first person in the world to know. Tom and Lucy are going to pair up, and they're now going to go and follow some of the journeys of old adventurers, retrace those journeys and have adventures of their own. And I think I'm going to call it Canoe Adventure. And the reason is, when I was in year 4, the books I loved to read were these ones by a guy called Willard Price. They seem a bit old-fashioned books now, but when I was your age, I loved these books. And there's a whole series of them. It's about 2 brothers who go off and have these adventures. So these books are the inspiration for me to try and write more books like that. So to answer your question, the next book is called Canoe Adventure, and the one after that is called Camel Adventure. There, now I've said it now, I have to get on and finish the books now. And finally, which chapter of all your books is favourite to write? Well, that's a lovely question. I'm not sure anyone's ever asked me that before. I think I can tell you the answer actually, because the last chapter of The Boy Who Bite the World, part 3, this one, weirdly, when I was writing it, it made me cry. One morning, Tom woke up and thought, this is the last day. He climbed out of his sleeping bag for the last time. He packed away his tent for the last time. Yeah, so I think that was also it's quite nice to finish a series of books. Emma, thank you so much for a lovely, lovely letter. And thank you for lots of questions. And most importantly, good luck with all your own adventures. Bye.